Hey, it's Mr. Sapp again. Okay, here's what we're going to do today. You are going to edit a 6-shot video. I know you already did your own, or we were working on it. You're going to work on the one that I shot with Kaden walking down the hall. Here's what your finished video is going to have. You're going to have your 6 shots, which you'll be able to get off of Google Drive and download. I'm going to show you how to do that. The 6 shots need to be in your timeline, in order, trimmed with only the important pieces in them. That means all the distractions cut out. You're going to have 3 pieces of text, and that's going to say wide shot, medium shot, and close up in the right spots. And then you're going to add audio. I will have a song, and with the rest of the files, you can use that, or you can use your own. Once you get that all done, review it, make sure it looks nice, and then you're going to export it, upload it to Google Drive, and share it with me. And then that's where you're gonna be done. So here's part 1, and part 2 will be in the same video but following it. Any questions, go back, rewatch parts of the video. If you think you don't need to watch this, if you've done this before and you're pretty good, you can go ahead and continue, but what works best for you. Take screenshots if you don't understand after you've rewatched the video, and then be specific when you write me any questions. Go to Canvas. The first thing you're going to do on the home page is select the day that you want to work on, and that's on Wednesday. Click on the link. That will take you to Google Drive. From there, you will select all the videos. So drag your mouse across them, make all of them blue. Click on the 3 dots and choose download. It's going to take a couple minutes for it to put the files together, so just wait. When it's finished, it will give you a window to choose where to download it, or it might automatically download to your downloads folder, but choose to download it to your digital media folder or GMTV folder if you can. Click on the file in the bottom left hand corner and it will open it up. Then there are your video files. Now so you open up Premiere Pro. When it opens, choose New Project. We're going to call this 6 shots practice. Click on Browse to make sure that it's saving in your GTV folder. Click on Browse and you can choose that. Go find it. Click on the folder where you want to save it. Then you're done and click OK. It will open up the program. Next thing you need to do is drag your video clips in. You find your video clips that you just downloaded, and you drag them into the bin on the bottom left-hand corner. If the folders aren't set up the way you want, up at the top, make sure that you have selected the editing layout. You click that, and it adjusts the windows for you. First thing you want to do is just begin creating your sequence by dragging your first clip over into the timeline area.
Don't be accepting that money he sends out. Remember, not your president.
Next, you want to drag in the clips in the correct order. So you go through and drag all your clips in. Once you get them in, you need to take a minute or two and watch all of the clips so that you understand what you will need to trim, what you need to leave in, what you need to take out. So watch all the clips. There's not much to edit out in these. It's just me saying go and stuff like that.
And stop.
And once you know what you need to trim, you can begin to edit. And there's 2 ways to do that. Okay, I'm going to go over 2 ways for you to trim your video. The first is by just dragging on the end with the red cursor here. You edit by trimming, and you do that by finding the red cursor, putting it on the end of the clip, and dragging it to where you need it to go. As you see here, we can see in the preview monitor what it looks like, and we drag it there. That leaves this space, and you click on the space and you press delete. So we're going to go to the end of where we want to stop Caden, and this is where watching it makes sense, because then you know where to drag your playhead to. The playhead again is this blue line. Select the clip, and if you have the playhead there, the computer will help you snap to that spot, and you drag it there. Again, that leaves an empty space. You click on the empty space and press your delete key, and you are good. We'll go through it one more time, and then I'll show you the other way that you can do it. Go to the beginning of where we want Caden's feet, and there we go. As I start to pan up, one more time, red cursor, drag to the playhead, click in the empty space, press delete. Zoom in sometimes might help. Caden's feet go out of frame. That's a great spot to cut the clip. Drag the cursor to the end, click on the space, press delete. Okay, the second way you can do this is by cutting the clip, and that is easy enough. You press Control K. So we want to find our spot right before or right as Caden's coming in. Select the clip, press Control K, and it creates this cut. Select the clip you want, the part of the clip you want to get rid of. Press delete, click in the space, press delete again. We want to get Caden while he's turning the combination so that matches his hand turning the combination. Select the clip, press Control K, click on the part of the clip that you don't want. This is everything after in this clip. Press delete, click on the space, press delete, and then you'll do that for the rest of your clips. Both ways are easy for me, so you just choose what works best for you. Practice both ways or just choose one. Now go ahead and continue. Go ahead and continue editing the rest of the way that you normally would. Next, we're going to add text. This is pretty easy. You click T on the tools in the bottom part of your window. Click and drag across the screen. That will create a text box, and then you can begin typing. And we're going to type wide shot. To change the text, you click on Effect Controls, and you drag down, and you have options for the font. That's the top choice there. The second drop-down menu right below it is the style, like bold or italics. The slider changes the size. You want to select your text, and you click on the slider, and you can change the size of your text. Controls at the bottom, you can add a drop shadow. You can change the color by clicking on the box there. You choose your color, click OK when you're ready. If you want to move where the text is, you need to select the timeline box down at the bottom and press V to change the tool or change back to the arrow tool. And then you can click on the text in your window, and you can click on it and move it to where you need to go. Next, the easiest way to make a copy is to press and hold the Alt button, then click on the clip and drag it over while you're pressing and holding Alt, and it will make a duplicate or copy. Press the text tool again to change the text title. One more time, we're going to press and hold the Alt button and drag it over. So now we've got wide shot, close up, and now we're going to choose the text tool and change the text here to make it medium. Okay, next we're going to add audio. This, you just click and drag the audio onto the audio track, make the track bigger so that you can change the volume level, and you want to drag that down so that your volume is at -2. Put your audio in. You can edit it just like the video clips. You want to make sure that the music matches. Edit your audio clip. Edit your audio clip like you would your video clip. So I'm going to trim here at the end. You can do Control K, split that clip, and then delete what you don't want. You can trim so that you can move the clip around, and that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to adjust the audio so that it fits better in a spot where I would like it. Then I'm just going to watch the whole thing, make sure it works. Okay, I'm all done. And I'm good. Now I need to export it. Make sure you save first, Control S. Make sure that you have selected the timeline box so that it is blue around the corner, and then we need to export. Control M or click on File, Export Media, and this box pops up. The blue text is the name of your file. You click on that, you can change the name. Change it to 6 Shots Practice E-Learning and then your name. And while you're here, you can also change the location where the video is saved. So be sure to choose your folder, GTV folder. Next, the format, you want H.264, and you can choose either high bit rate or medium bit rate on these drop-down boxes. You've changed the name, and now you're ready to go. There's your size. We're just going to click export. It's going to take about a minute or two for it to export. This was about a minute. Now we need to upload it to Google Drive. Open up your Google Drive. Find your clip. That's why you remember where you save it. Got to be thinking about that as you do it. Drag the video clip into your Google Drive. This may take another minute or two depending on your internet connection. Find your clip, select it, choose the share button, and type BSAP. The share button, remember, is the person with the plus sign, BSAP or Brian Sapp, and then hit send, and that's it. If you have any questions, go back and rewatch the video and look at the steps as I do them. Look at the screen, listen to what I say. Both of those will help you. Then, if you're still having problems, take a screenshot and send me specific directions. And then if that's still not working, we will work on another way that we can get together. But email me with any questions and let me know how it's going. I will be watching for your video clips to be shared with me on Google Drive. Thanks.